Anime Summit, Episode 12.
You're talking about Mao. They also put slice of life on every single show that happens in a high school.
The sun will rise and we'll bid farewell to forever. All our happiness will only be a dream. Oh, darling, won't you stay with me?
Hello, and welcome to the Anime Summit podcast. We're on episode 12 now, right? Anyway, I am Koka, and with myself, I have Mac,
Sup?
Nick,
Kamchutka, please.
and Sam's fiance, Trisha.
Can you say hi into the mic? Because you're part of the cat. Just say hi.
That's our first official
Or
female
just
on
Sam.
the cast.
Just Sam.
All right, I'm here, guys. She doesn't want to today, guys.
Guys,
It's okay. It's
Trisha is
okay.
automatically best. girl
Someone
on
didn't
our
take
cast.
all the green M&Ms out the bowl, so.
Is that from Wayne's World or something?
No, it's just from like any kind of
Wait.
like movie star cliche where it was
If-
like, when I get to my green room, there better be no green M&Ms in my bowl of M&Ms. Like,
The purpose of that actually is if the company that is handling all that stuff misses something as simple as that, then they might be fucking up on something more important.
no, that's true though. Yeah, no, that's true.
Much
Like, it's
like
hard for you
anime
necessarily
these
to
days.
keep track of everything behind the scenes, but you can look and see if there's any green M&Ms in your bowl of M&Ms.
What'd you guys do today?
That's true.
You guys party or what? You guys watch some anime?
I did watch
watched
a little
some
bit of
anime.
anime. Caught up on some shows.
I fixed cars, like usual.
I had to work, and normally I get off at 3 o'clock. Because me and Mac work for a living. I don't know what you guys do. But, like...
I like
But-
live in a box on the side of the road, man.
but,
so.
I'm a professional student.
but, like, I normally get off at 3.
these nuts.
I normally get off at 3, and I ended up staying at work till, like, 4:30, and I was pissed. Because of whatever. And,
How long is your commute?
Like, 40 minutes.
Jeez, are you going all the way to the city or something?
I'm going to Oakdale from Rosemont.
Oh man, GG.
Yeah. Well, it's a graphic design job, so I need the experience. That's why I'm doing it, you know. But it's my first graphic design job ever. Anyway, that's relevant. But I got really behind. My plan was to get off at 3, you know, take Trisha to her hair appointment at 5 o'clock, and then catch up on an anime while I was waiting for her in the salon, you know. But I didn't end up getting home until like 5:30. And she missed her hair appointment. I felt really bad. And then I was like, okay, I gotta watch Gate. Like, because I told the guys I was gonna catch up on it. But yeah, I actually am really digging it. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm being forced to watch it. You
Well,
know,
Sam,
like,
you're just
But
going
we
in
are-
and
we
talking
are
about
forcing you
anime.
to.
We haven't finished talking about not anime yet.
Yeah.
What
I
is
mean, like,
this?
what have you guys done all week, anyways?
partied.
Oh man, I got some mad allergies this week. My eyes are all baggy and stuff because of
that's gross.
allergies.
You're gross.
I'm using like cold water and towels to like freeze my eyes. I don't know.
So, like, Monday, I finally got fed up with fixing the Mini Cooper so much, so I bought a brand new car. That
I
was
was kind of-
exciting.
And by
I was
brand
actually
new,
kind of
you
sad.
mean new for you?
No, I mean brand new.
Like 2015.
What?
I got
I would have
I
thought
got a
you'd
2015.
buy a fixer-upper.
Nah, I wanted something I wasn't gonna have to turn a wrench on except for oil changes for a long time.
And you won't even
Yeah,
have to do the
'cause-
oil changes because it probably came with
It's
a
not a
little bit of
Toyota.
maintenance.
I didn't get a Toyota.
I'm sure for
Wow.
Mac, that's something that would have been fun for him, but probably takes up all of his free time. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
yeah, like. But yeah, I was
So,
kind of sad
yeah.
when I saw that status. I was like, no, Mini Cooper.
It was fun
Did
to
you sell
drive,
it?
but it
you
wasn't
sell
fun.
the Mini Cooper?
I traded it in.
Oh man, if you still had it, you could have done it up like with School Live
Oh, dude, put some
decals
K on
and sold
there.
it.
I can
No,
still
School Live
put
'cause of the
decals on my
theme
car.
of the
It's plenty big enough.
Yeah, but the whole theme of the Mini Cooper in the show.
But my Mini Cooper wasn't
Could've
red.
put
It was
one
black and
shovel
silver.
in the back and sold it for a bunch of money.
But mine was black and silver. It only works if it was chili red. Gotta have that
That's
chili
what-
red Mini.
That's what paint is for.
I'm about to get a free car, a Pontiac 6000 from '89. It's all rusty and there's like a wasp nest in it.
Mac, you
I'm
better
both
drive up
clearing it
here
out.
and take a look at that. before Stoner hurts himself.
Yes,
no
because I'm gonna
airbags either.
drive like 9 hours to get to where you guys live.
And I started school this week.
Yeah, nice, dude. What are you going for?
Business degree. So that maybe
Business.
this thing can become like a real thing.
Going for the business. Going for the business. Going for the
The
business.
dream is to become successful enough that I can afford to
Going
drop
for the
out.
business. Going for the business. Get fitness. Do some poundage up in here.
Be a witness to the
Be
business.
a witness. And I'm gonna bury that jury. What, babe?
Because I am lucky enough to have the GI Bill for my military service, so I'm gonna be getting paid $1,500 a month just to go to school. Not much, but
I think
I'm
that's
not doing much for it.
Dude, that's awesome. That's pretty sick,
Yep,
actually.
that it is.
I think I'm even gonna join the student council, so I can be
Suck,
like my
dude.
hero Hanukkah from
Student
from
council?
Love Live.
Love Live,
No,
more
no.
like Butt Live.
No,
I
dude,
was
be
just
Sasuke
jealous.
Kiryuun from Kill la Kill, man. You need that theme music.
Yeah,
every
you need to be
time. And, like,
Sasuke
clap your,
Kiryuun.
clap your heel every
No,
time
no,
you walk
you
in
need
the room.
Blumenkranz.
Then call
Yeah, but he's
everyone
not
sheep
the mom, though. Yeah, call everybody sheep.
and
This
carry
was
on a sword.
1984.
1984. Anybody?
Nern turn er to
George
fur.
Orwell?
Yeah, I've actually never read that, but I know like the Futurama episode where they made fun of it. That's
I'll
how
tell
I
you
knew
what.
it.
I'll
never
tell you what
read
I've been doing though.
1984.
So, like, I was talking Attack on Titan with some homies, and
Shingeki no Kyojin
Shingeki no Butthole,
for the weebs.
and I was like, you know what? I'm really sick of waiting for the anime. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna read past. Like, I'm just gonna read it, right? And my whole face the whole time was like, I
Did it
couldn't.
look
I
like a
couldn't
Titan? Did it look like
I-
a Titan face? You're
Come
just
on,
like,
that
give
a
us
good
a
face,
facial
a bad
expression. I mean, you
face?
have a camera.
So it's terrible, is what you're trying to say.
No, it's
No,
actually
I heard.
it's actually really cool. Like it's now I'm kind of glad that because the way I try and describe Attack on Titan to non like anime people is like The Walking Dead except not shitty, and the zombies are like
whoa,
20 feet tall.
Did you just diss my Walking Dead?
Well, you're talking about the TV show, right? Not the comics. Have you read the Walking Dead comics? Because those are actually pretty good. The TV
Comics
show
are
got,
really
like-
good.
Yeah,
The
TV
comics
show
are really
got-
good.
Got shafted. They're like, we need money for Mad Men.
And
Sorry,
not the
Walking
good kind
Dead.
of shafted.
You get no money.
Mac is mad.
So anyway, we are here to talk
Dude, I
about.
watch Walking Dead too, Mac. I'm a fan.
We are here
Comics are
to
better though.
do another recap of the summer 2015 anime season. Since we're getting close to the end, and the next time that we talk about the season, it should be over, and we'll give all our picks for the, golden stars and golden Oreos. No, because golden Oreos are worse than Oreos.
Oreos.
The perfect Oreo.
Hint,
I don't know.
no
I don't know.
Oreos this season.
Normally you say golden to make it seem better, but in
Just
this
an
case that's not true.
ice-cold
The double
milk
stuffed
and
Oreo. How about
Oreo.
that?
Golden Oreos are like they're
The
like
Onyx Oreo.
above halfway, but below. I don't know. I would say it's
So
up
like
there.
a 6.
So,
6 out of 10.
We'll
maybe?
give out
Yeah.
our double stuffed Oreo to at least one show, probably just one show. Who knows?
Nah, we don't have to. We can give it to nobody.
Yeah,
No
we can give it
shows.
to nobody.
They could all.
It's
be
definitely
Triscuits
not
for all I
going to
care.
prison
I mean,
school.
It's going.
Agreed.
Well, it's not going there, but it's not going anywhere. Honestly, none of these are 10s. But there's like 5 10s in anime. Like, come
Prison
on, guys.
school, more like butthole school.
And like when Nick says that there's like 5 10s in anime, this is the guy that will talk up a show like it is the greatest thing ever, and then you look on his list and it's a 7.
Dude,
Or
7 is
six.
Like
really good. for
literally
my
a
rating.
masterpiece,
Or 5.
changed my life. Everybody in the world needs to be forced to watch this at gunpoint. 8 out of 10.
Yep.
And then you got
Whoa, 8
my,
out of 10's awesome.
and then
though.
you got my list where everything is
That's
a
like a
9 or a 10 because I'm
95th
like I
percentile.
love everything that I watch.
So I'm just like colors, guilty crown.
Or you
11.
have my list where I just watch things that I actually want to watch and that I'm interested in.
Yep.
Like
yep.
shitty casual.
Why? Okay, I don't
Kim
understand.
Chucka, please.
I don't understand why put yourself through the horror of watching some BS just to rate it at a 2 at the end.
I just want to say, there's certain
Dude, 'cause you
things
multitask.
like
I
when you
multitask when I do
find everybody goes through these phases in their anime where when you start, every new anime that you watch is your new favorite anime, right? Like
Yeah.
you watch Cowboy Beat. I mean, not a lot of them are gonna be pretty good. Some of them maybe don't stick, but you'll be like, man, I haven't seen anything. Now I watched Elven Lied. This is the greatest thing ever. Now I've watched Mirai Nikki. You're like, this is the greatest thing ever. Like now I watched Sailor Moon. This is the greatest thing ever. But then you eventually get to that point where you've seen the best show ever, Madoka Magica, and everything else that you see just makes you realize that that show's even greater than you thought it was.
I don't know if Monica
That
Magic is the
fanboy,
best
man.
show ever.
So I'm just
And
like,
at that
nah, man, it's
point-
Guilty Crown. It's got to be
At
Guilty
that point,
Crown.
you kind of need to watch worse shows so that the good shows still feel good instead of you just realizing that they're not Madoka.
But every anime that I've watched, I know that I can still go back to it, like, and watch it again because I loved them that much.
There ain't
So-
no time to go back to it. You gotta watch a new show.
I am watching a new show right now, and I like it a lot. So, but at
And you
least
gotta watch
there's-
more new shows.
There's
I
one
can tell you
day-
now,
mandatory
One day
rewatch
you're gonna
coming up.
watch Triage X and you're gonna know what we're talking about.
all I know is that one day
That
I'm
it's
gonna be-
terrible, but it makes you appreciate everything else.
That in like when we're doing 2016 season, I'm gonna be forced to watch a show that's probably really shitty. Like,
Well, why
Pretty
wait till
much.
then? You could do it in the fall. That's coming up.
No, son,
Fall
we're gonna
season,
make
baby.
We're all going to watch
One
free
Punch Man
and have a
hype.
free spoiler cast.
Quokka, no. This is so serious.
Dude,
I
I'm
actually
down,
have
though,
to say
for
your
real.
name right. Quokka, no. I am not
Okay,
watching
me
that
and Quokka
bullshit.
are gonna watch
Mac.
free, and you and
Dude,
Matt, you and
it's-
Sam and Matt can
It's
watch.
Kyo
something else.
Annie. It's going to be great.
Kakwa, please.
Kamchuka. Bruh, you high. I ain't watching that shit.
I think, man, I think Mac's just a homophobe.
Dude, watch Free's gonna be like our new favorite show, like legitimately.
That would
You're gonna be like, wow, this is
hilarious.
better
I
than
watched, like,
Madoka.
damn, this is great. Maybe we should snap back to what Sam was talking about earlier, since
Snap
he was
back to
chomping at the
reality.
bit to talk about Gate, and so the self-defense force fought.
Gate, ghetto.
There we go.
Are you the
I'm definitely
gatekeeper, Sam?
really enjoying where it's going, as opposed to, I mean, what it started as is great, but it's the fact that it's gone a little bit more political and less just, fuck yeah, Japan,
What's
kill,
wrong
kill,
with that?
kill them all.
Yeah, I actually liked when it was just like
I'm not
real
saying there's
cool,
necessarily
dumb fun.
bad, but you know that's gonna get old. And really, the political bit
That
is the
depends,
much
though,
more
like-
interesting part.
Like if you watch a show like Gurren Lagann, the worst part was the political part where they're like in the middle of the series doing some
That's
bullshit.
because
That's
because
because it
an anime
wasn't
like
real politics.
right. Like the
Yeah, I
anime
know.
in Gurren
Neither's
Lagann is
Gate, though, I
ridiculous. What do you mean? Neither is Gate. It's definitely real politics.
There's
involved.
a fucking gate to some fantasy world. That's not real.
You know, Gurren Lagann is
real.
Gurren Lagann.
My
is
drill
politics.
will pierce the heavens.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann is like my robot is not voting for Donald Trump. Okay, like politics and Gate are actually like, okay, you know what? We can't just invade some shit.
And they
and
still
do the
mix
shit.
in that really good everything. Like in this last episode, they had Rory Mercury. Well, they had everybody talk in front of the Japanese Senate,
Yep.
and Rory almost killed some Senate bitch. Because they were doing the whole thing
I'm
that you
just-
see nowadays where it's like, how did you let these 150 civilians get killed by this fire dragon? And it's like, it's a fucking fire dragon. Like, what the... And from the
It deals
point of
2
view of
damage
the
every time it
actual...
attacks.
The refugees, they're just like, I can't believe they were able to take the fire dragon.
I like how
They're just amazed a single person survived.
I'm just salty that there's no oh-ho-hos from Rory. Like, she really needed to do that.
I'm totally fine with her just being
I love that.
quiet gothic Lolita.
She was so close to doing the oh-ho-ho, though. Like, the way she was talking, she's like, oh, I'm Rory Mercury,
That's-
blah, blah.
That's probably one of my favorite parts of that anime is that the main character Itami and then his friend or whatever are like big otakus. So like whenever they see like when they saw like the maids or whatever that was like a cat girl and a bunny girl, they were like, oh my god, like
He's like, this is the greatest. Or
It was
when
awesome.
they were back in Japan, he's like, we're going to have to take a stop. It's like, you're not going to Akihabara.
yeah, yeah. Damn. He's like, that's not what I meant. And he's like, damn it.
but I gotta go play my crane games and go to the maid cafes and stuff.
So I take it from your comments that Mac and Nick have both not seen this show, or at least not
Correct.
caught up.
Oh no, I've seen it. I'm caught up.
I haven't seen it.
You
And
guys want to
just
know where I
wish
ranked
it would go back to Japan? Fuck yeah.
I really wish they would. I wish it was like rule of cool, badass, just action all the time. But I mean that's more expensive to animate or something. I don't fucking know. But like,
Or because
and
we
they're
already
probably
have
are they
shows like
following?
that, like Sword Art Online, and they're terrible.
Yeah, but those shows are fun. Well, no, Sword Art
Watch
Online was
what you
different. I'm
say.
talking like when I say rule of cool, I mean like Red Line or Black Lagoon, where it's just like, bam, action the whole time. Like there's no the story is just basic. That's what I like sometimes. But Gate's trying to be a real story.
Yeah,
which I
fuck
think it would be
shows
fun
that
just to be
try
pure
and, like,
fantasy.
actually accomplish something.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I guess I need to watch it. I have a lot of shows I need to watch, as always.
Here's why Gate's awesome, because it reminds me the way it blends in the comedy with the seriousness reminds me a lot of Nadesco, because they knew when to blend in the
Nabisco?
comedy. Yeah,
The Nabisco scale.
Nadesco,
Yeah,
the show
unlike-
that the Nabisco scale is based off of.
Unlike some shows that just throw in comic relief and it never really fits, like Your Lie in April.
Your Lie in
Or,
April sucks.
Here we go.
A show from this season, Charlotte does the same thing. But
Your Lie in
No.
April sucks.
Your Lie in
Charlotte's
April,
more just, it hasn't quite come into what it's going to be yet.
Hey, Quokka.
should
Yes.
we?
Quokka, have you finished Your Lie in April?
No, episode 18.
Sucks.
I'll have to bleep that. Fuck.
Spoilers. Dude, I've legitimately not read spoilers for that show, but I know what happens at the end. Like,
Oh, it.
I totally
was
know
watching
what
it.
happens.
I was watching with my stepmom, and we got to like episode 10, and she was like, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
The death
it-
flags, dude. It's like, please.
she's never even watched anime before, and she's still like, yeah, this is
you watch
my
anime with your
will.
stepmom?
hell yeah.
That's awesome.
And by watch anime with her, I mean we watching Your Lie in April.
Oh, okay. Still awesome, though.
Your Lie in April sucks, though.
Here we go.
You gotta show her Monster Musume, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her
Sure.
watch Mon Masu next.
Dude, see who her
Okay,
best girl is.
for
like,
all
if
of our
she
listeners,
legitimately likes
for all of
Mon
our
Masu.
listeners right now, if you want to send any gifts to any of the hosts of the show, the one gift that I request is the serpent body pillow. I forgot
Oh
her
my
name already.
god.
I
Mia.
saw
Mia.
that. I saw a picture of that thing, and I was like, I need this in my life. This is the
it's
only
only a
time.
few $100s.
The only time I would buy a body pillow would be that. Like, it's so damn funny.
God.
Like,
Dude, if you send
It
me
takes
a
like
gift,
8 pillows to fill that one case.
it's so
no, it's
amazing.
like more than that. It's 50 feet long. Like,
It's so amazing.
Yeah, but each pillow is gonna be like
50 feet long.
4 to 5 feet.
No, you don't understand how amazing it is. Like,
Yeah, I guess it would be a lot.
Sam
more than
just
8.
has it like, Sam just has it like draped around his entire house. Just
You put it on
he can like
from
he
the
doesn't even have to
couch
stand
to the
up. He can
bedroom.
just roll on the pillow.
dude, do you know how many cats I could fit on it? 1 billion.
But then you'd like
God.
have to yell at them all the time.
Dude,
no,
you know what?
like,
You know what
that
gift I
thing-
want though? I want the Himouto or Umaru-chan cloak, that orange hoodie, and then I can shrink in size like she does in the show. It's the show airing this season. Basically, the whole point of the show is like this girl. She's all perfect outside of her house, and then inside of her house, she turns into this tiny little girl who's an otaku and like does funny stuff.
So it's Oreimo.
I suppose
Without
so.
the
I haven't seen
incest.
Oreimo. but-
Oreimo sucks.
Well, because Oreimo is Kirino is like, she's a model. She's on the track team.
Yeah,
And
She's
she
an
basically.
amazing,
sucks.
perfect
They're-
girl,
they're
and then
perfect,
she's
and they
a
don't
super
try.
otaku that's into Syscon video games.
Okay, nobody cares. So if anyone wants
No.
to buy me that pillow,
Maro likes cola though.
I will
You like
literally
cola.
cry. I will literally cry.
So
Buy
Nick,
a plane
you're really
ticket to
saying
where you
though
live, and I
that
will hug you.
Gate needs less story?
Dude, I think it would be better like if they just went balls out and like put comedy action, pure comedy, pure action. I think it would be a better show. They're trying to be too like
That
serious
show
with
would
it,
be
and it's like mixing it
terrible.
up.
That show that you're describing would be terrible.
Shut up, Stoner.
No, dude, they give like a dragon some guns, and it'd be like Trogdor, like it'd be badass.
Nick, I can't tell if you're joking or if you're just retarded.
For most of what
It's
you'd
like-
say,
it's
though, I'm
like
just gonna
that
have
fry
to go that
screen
you're
cap.
retarded.
No, because
Can't tell if joking
Gate's
or
like
just
watering
plain
itself
retarded.
down with all this serious shit, and it's like, oh my god, I don't care.
Oh
Just
my
Nick,
give
that's
me
why.
action.
Okay, you have to remember that this is also coming from the guy from Prison School, so why are we surprised?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Dude, Prison School anime of the season.
No.
7
let's
out of
talk.
10.
Nope. Let's talk about the real anime of the season, which is School Live or Gakko Garashi.
School Live, man.
That's
Anime
gotta
my
of
watch
the
number
it.
season.
5.
I gotta watch it.
That show's so good. I mean,
Sam, how much of it have you watched?
Only the first episode.
Oh man.
oh
It
man,
gets-
dude, it gets better.
They
With
It
every
gets pretty much
episode.
the same, actually.
Yeah, I'd say it stays very much the same. Like
It gets
that they were
better.
able to maintain
But, I mean, it
that,
doesn't
though,
get
because the
worse.
first
Yeah.
episode was simply a masterpiece as far as first episodes go, and it's really been able to keep that up. They
Right.
just really have captured exactly how to present the whole situation, as opposed to just going too much into the moe or too much into the zombies or too much into the just like the not really knowing what the focus is.
How long is this anime supposed to go?
12 episodes.
12 episodes. I think there's more in the manga. I don't know if they're gonna do a second cur or not. Like they're always just like, how much is our paper selling? Let's make another
Well, it's
season.
Definitely just 12 episodes because that stuff is announced ahead of time.
No, I know, but I'm saying like they could pull a Non Biyori and be like, oh, let's wait a year or two and put out another season.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a second
Non
cure.
Biyori sucks.
Non Biyori just sucks.
Dude, Non Biyori is the second best show of the season. You guys are haters.
Yeah, I'm pasu. That's so
Dude,
annoying.
Nick,
That's so
I'm not
nice,
gonna
dude.
take
Renge
you
best girl.
seriously because first you just said that Gate is better without all the actual story, and
Yes.
you like School Life. Or not School Life,
No.
but prison School.
I like
Prison
School Life too. School Life's fine. I
No,
just don't
I
like
meant to say Prison
mixing
School because
stuff.
you suck.
Wait,
Yeah,
Yeah,
School
Prison
Live
School's
is
the
actually
Nick,
best.
you're
good.
saying
best show of the
that
season.
you don't like moe stuff, but you like non Biyori?
No. I don't like mixing moe and horror because it's like.
So
have you
you're,
guys ever?
you're a moe purist.
Yes. Have you guys ever? It's like eating jelly beans. Have you ever had like the Bernie and Bots?
You're
every
like a
flavored
moe
beans? You
supremacist.
stick
Yes,
your hand
I
in the
have.
bag and you have like the grass flavored one. You're like, ugh. Like that's what it's like watching.
It's all
So you're a
part of
moe
the experience,
supremacist?
though.
You have the
won't
grass
allow your
flavored one
moe
because,
to-
ugh.
You won't
It's
allow your
dirt
moe to
flavored.
mix.
At least you didn't bite into the vomit one. I mean, come on, they're
Yeah, well,
worse
that's what the
things.
horror is. I don't like horror in anime. Like it doesn't mix for me.
I don't even really feel like it's horror.
There's like a little bit of that going on.
I don't think it's really horror either. Yeah,
Almost
Well,
like
let's find out
it's-
the
it's
tag
not
on Mal.
horror.
it's survival. Definitely.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah,
Not-
it'll get there.
It's
No,
definitely
the
a survival.
The
and
first
it's
tag on Mal is
psychological.
horror.
It's psychological, not
you're talking
horror.
about
Learn
Mal.
the differences.
They also put slice of life on
Yeah,
every
it's a
single show
slice
that
of
happens
life,
in a
man.
high school.
No, every show
This is
technically is a slice of life, unless the show has non-living beings.
It's just a
Like-
slice of magical girl's life. It's just a slice of a Super Saiyan's life.
It's just a slice
Yeah.
of Kaori's shitty life in a shitty show called Your Lion Shitty April.
Yeah, we did the best. We did the best girl. Thing
Oh yeah, we didn't
today.
talk about the waifu of the week.
And the first one I rolled was Kaori, and I'm just like, nope, re-roll.
No.
Yeah.
So the official waifu of the week is Winry from Full Metal Alchemist.
Winry Rockbell from Full Metal Alchemist, and me and Mac are the only one who knows who she is.
Yeah, I
Sam
haven't
probably
even
knows,
seen the
but-
show, and I actually know who she is.
I was
mean,
like,
come on.
Is she from Fairy Tail?
Oh my god, I can't believe you guys still haven't
Kamchuka,
seen that
please.
show.
Dude,
It's like a rite of passage in anime. Like that should be one of the first 10 shows you watch.
I'll get to it. Everybody has to have a show that they haven't watched. Like
Mhm.
Sam hadn't watched K-On! Mac hadn't watched K-On!
I'm getting K-On! Second season.
I
is
hadn't
kind
seen
of boring.
EVA either. But
Oh,
now I
second
have.
Season's better.
And hasn't one of you like not even seen Madoka?
No, I finished that. a
I
while
watched
back.
I watched Madoka Magica before it was cool. Like real talk.
I watched
It was
Maguka,
cool
like
forever.
right
It's
after
always
it
been
came
cool.
out. Maguka.
It's never not been cool.
Maguka.
Being Maguka suffering.
High IQ phonium.
Hi. Ufotable.
Maduka Maguka.
UFO table.
You guys ever seen
Ufotable.
that James Franco thing where he's like trying to do a Gucci commercial and he's like, Gucky by Gucky. Oh my God.
Parm on Peyton Manning.
Put a tag on that. I'll post it later. But yeah, no, like Gate's sick though. Like for real, for
Link
real.
in the show notes.
Like, I kind of hope that a Y set would have been made out of it, but they would have announced it already. So, yeah, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, because the show's not that good.
And
so
because
get wrecked.
Rory would be too OP.
Rory would be too OP. She would just belittle everyone how stupid they are, and then she'd cut them in one slice.
I'll cut you. I gotta practice my
She's-
stabs.
I gotta
Wait,
practice my
cutting?
stabbing.
I gotta
You know, she might.
Sam just whipped out a knife. You're trapped in like a small
To anybody
closet
who
with Sam.
doesn't know what just happened, that was a big Futurama reference, and if you didn't catch it,
And
what are you
mid-season.
doing with your life?
Futurama's anime of the all time.
I don't know. Rick and Morty's getting up there now. That show is bomb.
Rick and Morty is so good. So good.
No.
It's like as good as Futurama, but in a different way.
Courage the
Anyway,
Cowardly
This is anime.
Dog.
This isn't. This isn't
Courage the
American
Cowardly
cartoons.
Dog.
So Nick, how
Wait,
about
so-
you tell us about Charlotte?
Yeah, I want to know about Charlotte because
Oh.
apparently that's a Y set, and I really wanted to get it, but now I don't want to because I heard it's bad.
Man, I gotta watch that show, and I gotta watch.
the
Gate.
set or
Oh my
the set or the
God.
show?
The
You
show.
talk about the white set or the show? Oh, okay.
show.
The show's not bad. Like it's just all over the place. Like they do like some of these random episodes in the beginning, and then in the middle, like this big event happens. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like this big event happens and it's supposed to be tragic. And then like the next episode, the characters just get over it. I'm like, okay, that didn't mean anything.
I wouldn't say. It took a while, but yeah, the first
It was like less than an I don't know, man.
first
I don't know.
few
I just didn't like how they
episodes-
handled it.
like the first episode sets it up pretty well, and then there's just a couple episodes where you're just like, what are we doing? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
they almost pulled the
enjoyable,
punchline.
I guess they're okay, but you're just kind of like, why should I care?
I think people were hyped about this show because it had a lot of like big name creators from the anime industry in it. I think
Well,
like
it's
some people.
also what is it? The
I don't know
people
the
that
names of them
did
who did it, but-
Nagiasu, PA Works.
Did
Right?
somebody
PA
say
Works?
Nagiasu?
Yeah, PA Works
That
did
sounds
Nagiasu,
right.
right?
I love that show.
You're not answering my question.
I don't know. I'd have to
Yes,
look
I
it up.
believe you're correct.
So PA Works is everything's beautiful, but they also have a horrible track record actually picking shows that are good, mainly Glasslit. Never watched a show, and just don't ever watch it.
Sam,
so
you gotta
you
watch
know
that
going
now.
into Charlotte that the show's gonna be great looking, but you have no idea how the story's gonna fall.
And the OP in Charlotte's really good. Actually, the OPs and EDs of this whole season are pretty good. Like most of the shows, I don't skip
Oh,
their
Yeah,
songs.
I'm really addicted to so many of them.
Oh,
Even
the
Wakaba
OP
Girl.
to
Wakaba Girl's like a small little thing, and the OP is addicting as shit.
the OP to Gate
Like
is
taking
actually
a
really
good shit.
catchy, and I found
Yeah,
the
and the-
tabs
and
for
the
the
ending is
guitar
good.
part. I found the guitar tabs to the opening of Gate. I'm gonna learn it.
But yeah, Charlotte
I'll
has
learn that shit.
those intro episodes that you're kind of just like, it's cool, whatever, Monster of the Week stuff, and you're just kind of like, it's not giving enough of the world for you to really understand what's going on. It's just like treading water.
Yeah, it's
and then
episodic, pretty much.
These big event, quote unquote big event happens, and
The twist, as they
yeah,
would say.
it's not even a twist.
Yeah, I mean, not really.
What a twist!
And it goes in, and you think this is going to be the turning moment, and a lot of people talked about it, like it's finally kicking off, and it still hasn't really kicked off. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know where they're going. And
You
I
guys
don't know
want
what
to
the
know where I
problem is
rank
with it.
these shows? I've been watching 20 shows this season. That's a lot of shows, but that's like
19
three
of them are
episodes a
under
day.
3.
No,
yeah,
uh,
or at
'cause you
least
love
a
anime.
three.
actually. No, only 5 of them are 3 or lower. But yeah, Gate for me is number 15. Charlotte's number 13.
What are these actual like ranks? Like,
These are just
what
my
about
personal
scores? What about
rankings of
scores?
them.
What about scores for you?
Oh, the
Huh?
scores, I just
Huh?
gave them both a 4. Because like I think they're a little below average, but they're watchable. Like they're still fun to watch. And they have. Crap! Did I just say numbers? Dude, we got to go Nabisco scale on this. Shit.
Nick, your scale sucks.
What's that Nabisco scale? Fuck, I gotta find it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
right here.
god.
Yeah, I haven't scored everything I'm watching this season yet.
Oh, they're like
Oh my
they're like
god.
animal crackers at best.
But I still have Owarimonogatari and School Live up there as your Nutter Butter Golden Oreo somewhere in there.
Man, School Live
Chips
is
Ahoy.
rocking the golden Oreo at the moment.
School Live definitely has the potential. It's gonna be about how they conclude the season.
Yeah, specifically how she has
Because
her big mental breakdown, because you know it's
Yeah,
coming.
it's either gonna be some kind of a breakdown that could be handled very poorly, or it's just gonna trail off.
I think
And those are
I,
gonna be the
I
bad
have
ones.
faith
The manga
in them.
goes
Like,
farther
with
in, though,
how the
right?
show's gone so far. It's probably going to be excellent.
I feel like they're gonna need another Kerr to do more of the show. That's what
How
it feels
about you
like for a
say
lot of
another
these, actually.
season, because it's still only one cure. If you add another season, that doesn't make it two cure.
Isn't the Kerr just like isn't just like 12
It's
episodes?
based
That's
on-
what it is.
yeah,
it's
but
like
it's
a French thing.
For the concept of a season, a single season of the show.
Yeah.
So, a 12-episode show is one cure. A 12th episode second season is still just one cure.
Yeah, I know. I said another
Shit's getting
Kerr.
technical here.
But it's not. It's only
It's a
12
second
episodes.
Kerr. Oh, okay, whatever. There's semantics. It's a second season, whatever you want to call it. I think a lot of these shows would benefit from that. Especially another one we haven't mentioned yet is Overlord. Now, if you think Charlotte's been going nowhere, Overlord's been going like equally nowhere.
I almost feel like it's actually going somewhere because we're being introduced to more and more of the world in every single episode, while Charlotte was not introducing you to anything more aside from like, I think in that period of like 4 episodes, you get introduced to one new actual character that has stuck around, and that's it.
Well, the thing about Overlord is the first few episodes of it were like actually pretty slow. If you go back and look at them,
I'd
like,
say its pacing has stayed fairly stable.
fairly stable at a low pace.
Yeah, but
I guess.
But it's not one of those things where it comes in hard and then slows down. It's very much maintained, steady progression, story building. And
There
just
was
going.
so many sexual innuendos in what you just said.
Yeah, just
There was
just
so
slip
many
it in.
sexual innuendos.
Just slip it in.
I like how Sam is just like really quiet and just staring with this blank
Sam has no
expression.
Sorry.
idea what any of these shows are.
I don't like.
Yo,
white people.
Sam.
Wow, thanks, Sam. I'm kind of hurt, bro. Where's the
Sam,
love
one
at?
show you would like.
Where's the love at,
You would
bro?
like Shokugeki no Soma, dude. All of you guys would like that. That show's good.
Well, of course.
That
I'm
I'm gonna
watching
start.
that.
I'm gonna start watching that too.
Cooking show, you like cooking? Come on, man.
It's only got
I'm
4
gonna-
episodes
shonen.
left.
Dude, you're gonna marathon that when you watch it though. That show is so addicting.
Dude, like Okusama ga Setakaicho. So enjoyable.
Waifu smut.
Waifu smut, so enjoyable.
Dude, that's my second lowest rated show.
Waifu smut.
Yeah, waifu smut.
Everybody needs some waifu smut.
About
Urgh.
all it
Fucking
is
porn. I
is
don't know.
well animated hentai.
Yeah,
Softcore.
but
Yeah.
it's not even that.
So other than softcore porn, what are you watching this season, Mac?
I was gonna catch up on Rampo Katan today, but I was working on this car and then I got tied up in it because I thought it was one thing and then other things were completely destroyed and I was like, well, shit. So that was a big mess. And yeah, I didn't get to finish or catch up with that. My opinion still stands as so from last week. I'm
heard it
watching
wasn't
Mon
particularly
Masu as well. Monster Musume.
Which
I
I gotta
has
watch
stepped
that too.
itself up.
I gotta watch the monster.
So now that we have been introduced to 5 more races in the last episode,
Yeah.
Oh, and the one that came right now, or that came out the other day, yesterday, was back to like the regular cast.
Yeah,
plus
pretty
the
much.
Spider
did I
Girl.
not watch that?
You had Racnera, which
the
her
underboob.
personality's actually pretty great, even though I hate spiders with a passion.
Oh god, like this show would be terrifying in real life. If you imagine
Oh,
people
God,
like,
yeah.
that look like that in
That's
real life,
so she has a damn skull on her abdomen.
just like her
Thorax.
her giant
Thorax.
spiderness would be
Semantics.
like heart attack.
What's even weirder is
inducing.
that it looks like she's just a human girl smacked on the front and then just spider after that. Like she almost looks like her entire body exists.
So
Yeah,
you're
doesn't
saying
she
you
have,
want to
like,
buy me the body pillow?
Of the spider girl,
the
yeah.
spider body pillow. It comes with real spiders too.
So yeah, now we're at the point of we know, obviously, the Lamia snake people, mermaids, harpies, slimes, centaurs, arachni, spider people, orcs, ogres, doppelgangers, zombies,
There's like the Cyclops. Did we mention?
Zombies.
and cyclops.
Yeah, you
Mono
got the
eye.
Cyclops, Mono Eye, Mono
Who
Eye,
apparently-
Cyclops.
I liked how they did the censoring on the zombies. Like when she got shot, they put blood over her boobs instead of just doing
Kamchuka, please.
the white blur.
Stoner plus.
Stoner Plus.
No, but this is one of those shows that once the Blu-rays come out, it's going to be great because everything's going to be uncensored. Same
Especially
thing with Prison
since
School.
you don't really notice the censoring at all. Like, I've seen
Yeah,
some
actually,
of the clips
they do a
of
pretty
it
decent job.
uncensored, and it, like, you almost wouldn't have realized that would have been an option.
Yeah, that's like the one weakness of Prison School this season is the censoring
one
is
of
a
many
little bit
weakness.
too much. He's only got one, even though it's a 7 out of 10. No, I don't know.
I don't
I
even
might
see
as-
the
I might as
censoring
well-
as being
I might
an
as
issue.
well
It's like a
watch
honeymaid,
it.
dude. Or
It's
I
like
might
a
as
teddy
well
bear.
watch it just so I can definitively say that your taste is absolute shit.
I've been watching it. It's just bad.
Dude, it is great.
Dude, I can't
guys
trust
just gotta get
anything
in
you
that
say
zone,
because
man.
I have seen your Mal profile. I can't trust anything you say.
Like, Nick, what exactly is
So
funny
good.
about it?
Well, like I
Take
said before,
one of your
it's-
favorite jokes from it.
No, it's how they set up all the scenes.
Yeah,
Like
take one of
all
those
the characters
scenes
have these
and
motivations
break down
and
why
the
it's
plans
funny.
clash, and then like a bunch of stuff happens, and then the comedy happens.
And then Pikachu helps.
Yeah, no, like
Oh, you deserve this gym badge, even though you didn't defeat me and you suck.
it's the characters. It's like a psychological ecchi, if that makes sense. So all the
no,
characters-
there's nothing psychological about
Yeah,
it.
it
Psychological
is,
implies
'cause
that there's something
Gakudo, dude,
smart.
He's sacrificing for his bro. He's trying to get those Three Kingdoms characters that only come
He
out once
wasn't
every 4
sacrificing
years.
for his bro at all. He only cared about getting something for himself.
No. But he covers for the team though. Like when he's about to get the other guys in trouble, he sacrifices
Only
everything for that.
to help himself.
Oh, you haven't seen the most recent episode then?
You know, I
Which
trust
I
trust
saw-
everything.
I've seen
Coca
past
is
the
saying.
breakout.
Kamchuka. I believe in you, Kamchuka. I do not believe in Nick, aka Stoner, aka shit taste.
I'm the only one here with good taste.
Look, everyone just
Lies.
calm everyone calm down.
Calm
Just
down.
calm the hell down.
Oh, you're really reaching on that
Calm
one.
So, this is weird, Sam. You're being really quiet. I don't know how to take this.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
pulling a
trust-
Mac.
I don't
Yeah,
trust
you're
white
pulling a
people.
Mac. Is it because you're in awe because I actually have a camera for this one?
I don't trust.
I'm not
I
even
don't
watching
trust the fact that Nick is blonde and blue eyes.
I'm like barely blonde. Like
Supreme Aryan race. Supreme Aryan race.
Yeah, except I'm not
So are
not
any of
like
you
tall or
watching
anything, so it
Some
evens
of those
out.
other, was it the little short shows like Donchi Guy, Million Doll, or Wakaba Girl?
What are
For
those?
me, it's just
What are those?
the waifu smut and the bikini warriors, and that's only because they're short. They're not good though.
Wakaba Girl is only 8 minutes, and it's pretty good. It's a solid moe, and the OP is fucking addicting.
I could probably catch up on that tonight. Actually, it's 8 minutes.
That would be very easy.
The only thing is, then it would make my list uneven. So right now I'm following 20 shows exactly. I want to keep it at that even number.
Wait, so Nick, you hate shows with story, so then that means that you are not liking Classroom Crisis.
No, that show's actually gotten a little better since the beginning. That's like right in the middle of my list, like 10 or 11.
But it actually has a
It's-
story.
Yeah, I mean that show is like, I don't know what
Nick
there's
trying
something
to
about it where
explain
they just
himself
keep
is pretty
plugging
funny.
along.
I'm enjoying this.
I like to see you explain it, man. It's just like Classroom Crisis. It's not a Rule of Cool show though. It is a story show. They need to set up the events,
Gate isn't a Rule
And
Cool
then-
show either.
go A B C D and do the story. Like Yeah, Gate. I think Gate would be better as a Rule of Cool show where they just
we have
do
those
badass
shows.
stuff because they have
they're all
military
terrible.
plus fantasy. Yeah, well, that's why you got to have good directing and good action scenes. That's what makes the Rule
How
of
about just a
Cool.
good story?
Here's the thing, that requires good writing. That's harder to do than good action.
Good, because Gate's doing it.
I don't know. I don't agree entirely with that, but
Yeah, Classroom Crisis. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of it's kind of staying almost a little bit too slow considering it's halfway through the season.
yeah,
Although
that's
it is making sure to constantly develop more and more, but it's kind of like it's a little too slow.
What's the main guy's name? Not or like the executive. I forgot his name.
I
Anyway,
wanted to say Itami, but Kiryu.
yeah, he's like probably the main
Nagisa.
reason to watch the show because you see his change more than the other characters. There's really like 4 characters that are main ones, and then the rest are kind of in the background, similar to the Hibiki from last season, but not animated by KyoAni. So
Hey, Sam.
And no Ribbon Chan to piss you off.
oh yeah,
No Ribbon.
I don't know. I mean,
Don't even get me started on her.
Classroom Crisis is like the underdog that's slowly pulling itself up into the realm of mediocrity.
The underdog.
No need to fear. Underdog is
It's been
here.
able to claw itself above Oharu X Machine Gun.
It's always been above that,
It's always
probably.
been well above that show. That show has plummeted in the last like
yeah.
2 to 3 episodes. I
it's
mean,
like,
it wasn't great to start with, because I mean it's an airsoft anime that's kind
yeah,
of like,
the premise wasn't
being
that good,
serious.
and then
and
I don't
then
know.
it's just
it's
gone into
watchable
just
though. It's not that
stupidity.
bad.
It's barely watchable.
Yeah. I
This is
kind
the
of
kind of
multitask
stuff, like,
when I watch it.
They
so.
spent all this time like building up this hatred of the enemy, and then they spend like 2 episodes to do the airsoft fight against them, and half of it is them just standing there talking to each other. It's like all you have to do is shoot them. That's it.
Yeah. Well, no,
That's
it's all happening split second, dude. It's not real time, right? It's a shonen. That's how it works. They got to shout out their attacks. That one is my lowest rated
Look,
regular length
I'm
show.
probably
so.
look. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm probably the only bitch out of the 3 or 4 of us that loves that in an anime where they shout out their attack. Like,
I'm fine with the
No,
shouting
I
the
like it
attack as
too.
they do it. Oharu X Machine
Yeah.
Gun is just doing we're just gonna stand looking at each other, even though I've spent the last 8 episodes talking about how I was gonna shoot you with this plastic BB gun, and then I would beat you, and then they just don't.
I think the problem is they're trying to be. It's like it takes place in a realistic world, but yet it's a shonen. Like shonen has to be fantasy. I don't think shonen can be realistic.
Yeah, it has to be like fundamentally fantasy, because Shokugeki no Soma is technically in a realistic world, but it's fundamentally
Well, and they keep it realistic
fantastic.
too. Like they don't for Shokugeki they
Yeah,
do it well enough.
but,
They're not like
I mean, like,
shouting their attacks all
the
the time.
basic premise is fundamentally fantastic.
Yeah, I guess that's like one of the exceptions, I would say. But what do you guys think of Gangster so far?
You
I
mean
don't
God,
focus on
that's the other one I gotta
Gangsta
watch.
You say that.
That's the other one I gotta
You
watch.
say that like such a white guy.
It's not even how it's
Gangster.
spelled.
Guys, ever since I can remember,
So
I
you
wanted
guys
to
like
be a
in the-
gangster.
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 Are you guys
There-
watching
you know there's a
that
dot
show
at the end of
called
that name.
Gangster?
I am.
I think I've rated it a little bit too highly. Like
It's,
this whole season it's weird. This whole season is like every show is going just a little bit too slowly for 12 episodes.
especially Gangsta started off big, and it hasn't replaced that big with much. It hasn't like replaced it with development. Like Gate kind of started off pretty hard, and then it's replaced it with good story development, no matter what Nick says. And Gangsta has kind of replaced that action with just dialogue, I guess.
So is it getting worse?
I don't know. It's like the same. It's weird. All the shows are.
I'd say it's
doing
getting
that.
worse. It's kind of trailing off.
No, it has like some really
But it
good
also
moments.
feels like they're possibly setting up for something. Like maybe this is one of those shows that really should have been like 10 episodes instead of 12.
I think it needs to be more.
Well, I mean, like one or the other. Like what the story that they're trying to cover is not 12 episodes worth.
I don't even know what story they're trying to cover, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
but I
what
feel
is-
like they're
it's hard to
trying
tell
right
what's going
now
on sometimes.
to drag out until they can hit that final story and do it properly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna move Gangsta down on my ranking a little bit.
Damn it, you guys
now that I
really
think about
wanted
it.
to watch that show, and now I'm kind of like thinking.
No, dude,
I
it's
don't want...
it's worth watching. Like we're just having, it's just like we're being really critical for,
Okay, I'll still watch it. Then.
There's,
I don't know. I
there's just
trust
better shows.
Like
it's
if
Gate is better than most of the shows this season.
You can watch
Or
that
Gangsta,
before
I
you
mean,
get to
sorry.
Prison School.
No, Prison School is the show of the season, guys.
Prison
Come on.
School.
Okay, but
sucks.
so since we're getting towards the end here, can we? Is it okay if we talk about stuff that we're getting like hype for, like for 2016, or no?
I
Sure.
haven't even looked at
Yeah,
2016.
that, or
yet,
even
to
no,
be
the
honest.
fall chart came out a while ago. Part of
I
it
only
did.
know I only know two things that I'm really hyped for, though. I haven't done much research about it. But new Lupin III anime,
Of course. He has a green
And,
jacket now, right?
I don't
He
know.
won
I
the
think it's
PGA
no, I
Tour,
think it's
so-
blue. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
So
green
for
was
Lupin-
the first jacket that he had.
Doesn't Lupin only have like one of the seasons that's been dubbed?
No,
They
it's
had something
yeah,
on
it's,
Adult Swim, one of those.
Has a bunch
it's
of
blue.
movies.
It's supposed to be blue in this anime. He had a green one in Castle Cagliostro, and then he had red most of the time. And he has a blue jacket now in this anime. But
They're pulling the DBZ treatment, color swap.
color
Well,
swap.
Yeah, that's part of it.
By the way, Dragon Ball Super kind of sucks. Anyways, totally forgot to talk about that. But
Yeah, you can talk about it now if you want.
I mean, when I was watching it and I realized that it takes place before Battle of Gods, and I'm like, why? Why?
Aren't
Why?
they doing some kind of retelling? I don't know. I haven't followed
I'm
it,
pretty
but,
sure that Grand Tour. I've read that Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Grand Tour is not part of it at all. It's completely
that got retconned, and then they put out some of the movies for Dragon Ball Z,
which
that were supposed
which
to
I
be,
do not
like,
mind. I do not mind because
they're like prequels
Dragon Ball
to
GT
Super,
was
right?
crap.
Dragon, dragon.
Dude, it can't be worse than the Dragon Ball GT American opening where it's like this guitar and it's like dun 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 dun, and then all of a sudden it switches to like this slow like techno.
Just shows
But,
them stripping.
Impressions by Som, everybody.
But I can also do a very good Metallica.
Sleep with one eye open. I don't know the lyrics, man.
Pillow tight.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me dabba dabba eye.
Give it, damn. Just like sputter it.
But no, like Dragon Ball Super, like apparently it's leading up to the events of Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, and then if they're gonna continue it after that, I don't know. But like it seems really dumb. I don't know. It's kind of boring. But I like seeing Vegeta and them kind of live a normal life for a bit. It's kind of funny. Like
Literally slice of life.
I appreciate that stuff. I think it's really
Slice
funny.
of
and really,
life?
I think that's pretty entertaining.
Slice
but I
of
want to
life?
see.
Slice of life.
And what I do like too is that they're bringing more of the martial arts factor back into it, because the original Dragon Ball series was all about the martial arts. It was all about the kung fu and karate and all that stuff. And
Karate.
in Dragon Ball Z that got lost completely. In Dragon Ball Z it came about charging for 20 minutes and then bashing people up in the air and back down again, up in the air and back down again.
That was especially true after the Namek arc.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the Cell saga was pretty good, and then after that, it just
Wait,
it
is
got
Lupin
even
the Third
dumber,
out
but-
right now?
I don't think so. No.
Because I'm looking at the fall list and it's saying it's a summer leftover.
What? Really?
Hmm?
Maybe it starts right before the fall season.
It says October 1st. Is what I'm reading right now.
That's really weird. They might just have it all messed up.
Yeah, but
The main
Well,
things
it
I'm
could be
looking forward to.
it could be the first cur and then another cur,
Shut the fuck up.
right?
but I do okay.
Shut
so the
up
next
about
thing,
your curs.
the next thing I'm getting really hyped for, and I've rewatched
Digimon Adventure Try.
Yes.
Digimon.
And I was so mad because this past weekend I was chilling on Amazon because I'm an idiot, and I was chilling on YouTube, and apparently they came out with this 15th anniversary Digimon Adventures Try package, and it came with reprints of a bunch of really popular cards, like Digimon. It was called the Digimon card game at 15th anniversary thing, and it came with all these really sweet Digimon cards. And I used to play that card game when I was a kid, and I was just like, oh my god, these are amazing. And it's like $300, but now it's more than that because they're sold out. So now it's like you can find it for like $1,000 on Amazon. And they even re-released the Digivices, which I have the season 1 Digivice and the season 2 Digivice that still work. So I guess I don't really care about that. But I was so mad. I was like, I can't believe I didn't see this until now, and I'm really pissed off.
Scrub.
But I did rebuild some Digimon decks. Because just for fun, you know, even though I have no one to play with. But I got so hyped for Digimon Tri that I've rewatched all the critical episodes in seasons 1 and 2 just because Digimon Adventure. That's what's weird about what I'm kind of not understanding, and maybe Eric can explain it to me, is in Digimon Adventures Tri, it's supposed to take place how many years after season 1?
I believe it's like 10 years.
Okay, because in season 2 takes place, like, does that mean they're disregarding season 2? Because at the very end of season 2, it showed all of them as adults and what they were doing in life and shit. So are they, like, disregarding that, or?
You know, retcon it, or maybe this is in between that. Who knows?
I don't mind either way, I guess, but it's just, like, because at the end of season 2, they like show them as adults with their kids.
I guess it's in high school days, so maybe it's only like 5 years later.
Because they were the Generation 1 kids were in high school in season 2, so that's why I'm kind of like whatever. But
this is true.
At the end of season 2, you know,
well,
like
also
Kai,
they haven't shown any of the other Digidestined at all. They've only shown
the season 1 guys, right?
Yeah, Kairi, right? She had
Kari.
She got Ikari. There we go. She got, was it Gatsumon or some shit? The cat.
Gatomon.
She got Gatomon in.
Well,
season 1.
it's Tailmon in Japanese, but yeah.
But what
Tailmon.
also comes out, it is High Speed Free Starting Days, the movie.
Well, she got Tailmon in season 1.
No,
yeah.
free.
Wait, free? I'm
Free
looking at the
starting
chart
days?
right
Oh
now.
my
No.
god.
Are we gonna turn
But
this
what
into
Mac
the
cares about is the Girls Zoom Panzer movie.
Oh, you got that right. I love
Oh
that.
shit!
I
There's
love
an
that
Aria
anime.
OVA coming out. Oh my god. We should probably wait on this thing though, because we're gonna do an episode about the fall hype, aren't we?
No, we're just gonna
No.
once it starts.
Those are just
Well,
two
that's like the
things.
same thing though, right?
Big things though. Also, Owarimonogatari,
Aria The Avvenire.
One Punch
Oh yeah,
Man.
no, the biggest
I've heard
one is One Punch
stupid things
Man. Yeah,
about- yeah.
everybody is.
it's
hype about
already
One
the
Punch
highest
Man.
rated thing
Studio
on my
Madhouse.
anime list, even though
It's like it's a very popular manga. Studio Madhouse. All you need to know.
One
And
Punch
there's
Man looks
also-
kind of funny, except it kind of seems like a ripoff Fist of the North Star. Just saying.
Well, isn't like a lot of stuff because that was from the '80s, so everything's gonna build.
there's
off
gonna be a
stuff
new
like that.
Gundam anime, a new season of Aria the Scarlet Ammo, which nobody ever asked for. Is the Order
Wait.
a Rabbit?
A new Gundam
Not to be
anime? What's it
confused
called?
With Aria The
Kiddo
Avvenire.
Senshi Gundam Taketsu no Orphans.
Okay.
This
I
it's
still
about
haven't-
it's about a Gundam that goes around serial burning down orphanages.
Really?
No, that's not
What?
it's about.
Oh my god. I still haven't seen the latest one, which is not Origins, but the latest one before that, which was Gino Reconquista, which I still haven't seen yet, but I heard it was really cool.
But you know what show I think we should all watch
What?
is Diabolik Lovers, More Blood.
Thought you were gonna say free.
This is your
if he
this
said
is
free.
your girl hanging out with a bunch of vampire dudes. This is your
Oh,
Twilight
God.
the anime.
That's some Black Butler shit right
your
there.
Twilight.
The anime.
Where is this one? What is it called?
I can see myself on
Diabolik
Mac's
Lovers.
screen.
This chick on like
Oh,
the
I see
Facebook
it.
page for my local anime club.
This is the second
Always
season.
fucking
That means
posts
we gotta
about
watch
this
the first
shit.
season.
Like she's so fucking hyped for it. I'm just like, oh my god, could you not fall
Inception.
for their obvious
Inception.
female pandering? But then again,
Dude, we
I
fall
totally
for the
fall
male
for the
pandering.
male pandering. No, I don't. I don't.
Yeah, the ecchi
This is
and
like
stuff.
watching
Monster Mizumi. Are you serious?
A girl watching Diabolik Lovers is like watching, like me watching Bikini Warriors and Triage
No, I
X.
think it's. Oh yeah. Wait, that bad? Jeez.
I'm just saying, like in premise, like Mon Masu is fundamentally interesting, But it's still stupid, and I totally accept that. I'm not gonna be posting all about it everywhere,
Mama-san.
even if
Dude,
Poppy
Sue
is best girl.
Sue is best girl.
Oh, also, I'm really hyped for Bakemono no Ko. I really want to watch that really bad. Really bad. The Boy and the Beast.
The Boy and the Beast. That looks really good.
I love Summer Wars, so...
That sounds like some kinky shit right there. I don't know.
Why is
Boy and the
everything...
When is that gonna just get picked up by Disney? Because Disney should take care of the dubs for that. I feel like it's right up their alley.
Yeah, Hosoda does a lot of Disney-esque stories with some bestiality themes thrown in there.
What?
Yeah, wolf children. They just had
And
a
on the
random
note
scene
of
where, like, she's-
bestiality, that will end the episode.
Yeah. Oh, one more show to watch. Heavy Object. JC Staff, animators of Prison School. So it's got to be good, right? Maybe not. Oh God, never mind. It's a light novel. It.
I've been Quokka.
25%
With me
chance.
has been
Pretty
Mac,
good.
Nick, and Trisha.
Oh wow,
Mac,
you
Nick, and
remember.
Trisha. And this has been the Anime Summit podcast.
The sun will rise and we'll bid farewell to forever. All our happiness will only be a dream. Oh, darling, won't you stay with me? 'Cause all these seasons aren't the same without you. In the darkest times, you'd always light the way. So, darling, won't you stay? Flowers start to dance, welcoming the springtime. The fields endless, the summer's bringing on the sunshine. Dazzling moonlight, just wishing you were here this autumn night. Should winter arrive, I'll still be waiting for the sun. I find myself going back in time when I close my eyes. I see us watching the sky, reminiscing about what we had. Us holding hands while I say you sweet lullaby. Oh, so sweet. But now the summer is gone and it's hard to move on. 'Cause now I'm on my own. All these old memories coming back to me. I'm thinking there's gotta be a way, so I'm heading on out. Off to find my way to you. No, I won't mess around. Swear that I will see this through. The sun will rise and we'll bid farewell to forever. All our happiness will only be a dream. Oh, darling, won't you stay with me? 'Cause all these seasons aren't the same without you. In the darkest times, you'd always light the way. So, darling, won't you stay? Flowers start to dance, welcoming the springtime. The fields endless, the summer's bringing on the sunshine. Dazzling moonlight, just wishing you were here this autumn night. Should winter arrive, I'll still be waiting for the sign. It's 7 on the dot, here we are living free. I wish tonight would go on for eternity. Will we ever meet again? Tell me that it ain't the end. My tears start to flow, oh baby, please don't go.
If you like the show, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Anime Summit or leave a review on iTunes.
But now it's all becoming clear to me that if we're truly even meant to be, our love won't fade and I will break free from all this pain, tearing down all the walls like a mighty hurricane. It's clear to me that if we're truly even meant to be, our love won't fade and I will break free from all this pain, tearing down all the walls like a mighty hurricane.